Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So where is Ishwara Puri? Ishwara Puri, are you listening? We're going to find out. But I want your attention first. All right. So in the 9th canto, listen, 9th canto, Devaka had 4 sons and 7 daughters named Shanti Deva, Upadeva, Sri Deva, Deva Rakshita, Sahadeva, Devaki, and Drita Deva. So, Vasudeva, the father of Krishna, married all these sisters. That's 7, but there's more. Okay? So, we already mentioned Devaki, that there's more. Pauravi, Rohini, Bhadra, Madhira, Rochana, Ila, and others. Well, now, I'd have to do more research. It would take a lot of time. This is a different Bhadra. It's just like Rohini. There's another Rohini later on. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and others. I'd have to do more research to find the others. Not enough time right now. Next bhajan, we'll look up Subhadra. Are you ready now? Let's go to the next scene. Okay. Now, so Narada has come. Now, you mentioned this, that Kamsa and his associates, besides killing all of Devaki's children, they also did other kinds of very sinful activities, such as, what's that? Yes, the Brahmins could no longer do the sacrifice. What else? Okay, that's good. No, not yet. Not yet. No, not yet. But they started to persecute what 2 kinds of people? Who did they harass and persecute? Devotees and Brahmanas. Okay? And they started to kill which animal? Why? Why did he do all this? There's a logic, a demoniac logic. Huh? But that's not the logic that Kamsa is thinking. Okay, here's the logic. Somebody coming? Okay, so the Brahmins, the cows, the devotees, they are representatives of who? Yes, Vishnu. So he's angry at Vishnu, yes? So he wants to get back at Vishnu, because that's what demoniac leaders do. You do something to them, so in order to retaliate, because he's going to be killed by the 8th child, he wants to also inflict pain on Vishnu. Therefore, the Brahmins, the Vaishnavas, the cows, they're very dear to Vishnu. Just like if I am mean to this young boy, it causes great pain to his parents, right? So the Brahmins and Vaishnavas and cows are very dear to Lord Krishna and Vishnu. So that was the logic. There was a reason. Okay, very good. So we got that. So, a night comes. Vasudeva and Devaki are in their prison. And all of a sudden, Devaki is now pregnant for the 8th time. How does Devaki appear? When you look at Devaki, how does she look? Yes, she's glowing. Why? God is in her womb. Now, let's see. We're going to go to a higher level. Where is my Kamlesh? I don't see Kamlesh. Huh? All right. I got to have my Kamlesh. You're my inspiration, Kamlesh. You're my inspiration. And you keep me on track. If I see you, then I can't speak nonsense. Because you'll chastise me. Okay. Haribol. Just see nice Radha Kund Tilak on Chimanji. Very nice. Okay. So Devaki is glowing because she is holding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now, what kind of emotion does Devaki have now that she's pregnant for the 8th time? What's the overall emotion? Fear. Because what does she know? As soon as she gives birth, Kamsa's going to come, kill. Nobody wants their child to be killed unless you're a demon, right? All right. Somebody comes to ease Devaki's fear. Who comes? No, not Vishnu. Krishna's already in her womb. No, somebody else comes. Huh? Not just Brahma. All the demigods come. Do they come? They manifest themselves? They come invisible. Only she can see. Not that, no, invisible. Nobody sees. So Brahma, Shiva, and all the demigods come. And what do they do? Prayers to who? Where's Krishna? In the womb. And there's a large section of prayers right there in Bhagavatam. The demigods are offering prayers to Krishna in the womb of Devaki, just to take away her fear. That don't worry, you'll be okay. Now, as Devaki now is pregnant, what emotion is Kamsa experiencing? He's afraid. How afraid? Very afraid. Right. Now, there are many answers to this question. Why didn't Vasudeva kill Devaki now? I mean Kamsa, not Devaki. Thank you. You're paying attention. Very good. Why didn't Kamsa, she's pregnant. This is the 8th child. So far, the first 7, hasn't been the one. So it's got to be this one, right? All right. Why? And there's many answers. Why didn't Kamsa kill Devaki now that she's pregnant for the 8th time and she's glowing? So that sort of indicates this is the one. Why didn't Kamsa kill her right now? What's he afraid of? If he kills Devaki, he kills the son. Nah. His reputation. Because what is a grievous sin? Kill a woman. You don't do that. You don't do that. So a king has to be very careful of his reputation. If he kills Devaki now, everybody's going to say, hey, what kind of rascal is he? Well, the 7th one he didn't kill. Right. So he's not going to kill Devaki, but because it's going to look bad on his reputation, he didn't want to kill a woman. Okay, very good. I can't think of right now. But we got the main ones. Okay. Now, because of all this, Devaki is now pregnant. She's glowing. Okay? Kamsa is now, you could say, Krishna conscious. How? That's all he could think about. That's all he could think. Just like Trump. All he can think about is Russia. He's worried about the investigation. Constantly on his mind. He's Russia conscious. Okay. So, Kamsa is, that's all he can think about is, and actually, ultimately, this is what delivers Kamsa. This constant remembrance of Krishna. But although he's thinking of Krishna, what you could say bad aspect is there that we don't want to emulate of Kamsa? What's that? Yes, it's not out of love and devotion. Therefore, it's called unfavorable. His always thinking of God is unfavorable. Whereas devotees, they are also supposed to always be thinking of God, but favorably. And normally that's not a problem unless we're being tested by Krishna. Sometimes when we're tested by Krishna, we might think of Krishna negative. Why is Krishna doing this to me? That's the test, right? But a devotee, no matter what the circumstance, always tries to think of Krishna favorably. And the devotee thinks, yes, these bad things are happening to me. My dear wife, how does the devotee think? When bad things are happening, how does the devotee think? Come on, you've been saying this for the past 6, 7 months. That's not all you've been saying. Krishna has a plan. That's what I was getting at. Yes, but here's the difference. Once a devotee surrenders to Krishna, there's no more karma. That is taken up. So it's no longer karma. Yes, a devotee may think like that, but actually it's not karma. It's Krishna. It's Krishna, as we just said. Krishna has a plan. Okay? Because, Kamlesh, if you surrender to Krishna, what does Krishna do? I'm asking Kamlesh. He releases you from all sinful activities, all sinful reactions. So once you surrender to Krishna, when does that happen? When does that happen? When you become a devotee? When you take? At the time of initiation, that's when formally, okay? Now, so at that point, now we don't use karma. Whatever is happening is an arrangement between Krishna and that devotee. We don't see it as karma. Because also there's that verse in Brahma Samhita, the karma is shrunk down to very, very little. You were supposed to get your head chopped off. Instead, you nick yourself when you're shaving. Yes, same idea. It gets, how difficult, you guys, you know, if a calf makes a footprint, how difficult it's to cross over. Easy. So normally, crossing the material existence is an ocean. Very good. That's a nice verse you brought in. An ocean is shrunk to the size of a calf's hoof print. Yes? Huh? What is it? Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's exactly. Yes. The ocean is shrunk to the size of the calf's hoof print. Okay. So, after the devotee surrenders, now whatever happens is not Maya, karma. It's now you and Krishna. As she says, Krishna has a plan. So for some devotees, like some devotees think, oh, I know, I'm not going to name any names, but I know a devotee family right now who is going through this. The wife has stopped chanting because she thinks, I got initiated, why now everything is so bad for me? So she's given up chanting. That's a bad calculation. She's not passing the test. What does a devotee do when things get bad? Right? She's doing just the opposite. She has lost faith. Fortunately, her husband, he's chanting. So, yes, I've tried my best, but what can I do? Half. Half. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But the wife can chant for the husband. What do you mean, no? No. No. If your husband was sick, you wouldn't pray for him? Oh, thank you. No. Devotee. Did Prabhupada asked us to pray to Lord Nrsimha so that he can continue his service. What is the intention? We are praying for, don't we pray for, at the end of the program, we ask, anybody have a, we're not blessing them like karmis. We're praying so that they have more time to do what? Not sense gratification. There's a difference. When Prabhupada used to get sick, we asked him, what can we do for you? Pray to Lord Nrsimha so that I continue my service. So, her husband gets sick. She should pray to Krishna so that he can continue doing this Namahat program. Okay? Okay? There's a difference. That brings up another concept. When Krishna criticizes demigod worship, it's on the basis of that the demigod worship is materialistic. And then he says, ultimately the benefits are bestowed upon me, and whatever you're praying for is limited and temporary. Those were the reasons. But we see, who did Rukmini pray for to get Krishna as her husband at that moment? No. Amba Mata. Amba. Right? The gopis worshipped, but actually, not Katyayani, Durga. Yoga Maya. Externally, they were worshiping Katyayani, the form of Durga. But actually, they knew Yoga Maya. They, on the transcendental, externally, it looked like they were worshiping Katyayani, a form of Amba. But actually, they were worshiping Yoga Maya, because you can't fool the gopis. They're the topmost devotees. What, the gopis are in Maya? No. Okay. Yes? Will she, what? Wait. What? Will she? Yeah, I heard you. I didn't. Will she become what? She gets half. She gets half. But the husband can pray to Krishna, my Lord, please inspire my wife that she also chants 16. But she said, don't worry, she still gets the half. So he got 16 plus 16, 32. Yes. But don't calculate like that. What? Okay, go ahead. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yes. Yes, but, yeah, that's understood. That's understood. But in the case that it doesn't happen, they still get half. Why do you think my wife lets me do this every weekend? What do you say? What do you say? That's the only reason she's allowed me to do this for the past 25 years. Not the only reason? Jai. Very nice. And thank you for... So, can I assume that this will go on forever? Well, I won't stop after you die. I won't stop. All right. So, what time is it? Okay, we have a little more time. So we'll stop here. You have about 10 minutes. Can you do a nice bhajan for 10 minutes? Whatever you want. Whatever you want.